some general information first, and then I'm going to talk more specifically about the goal you just mentioned, which is the technical improvement and the composition. First of all, everything, like when you practice, it's really important that you're consistent on a daily basis. Whatever you do is saved in your brain and also as an ability in your hands while you sleep. So if we look at like 1 week of playing, it's much better in the end of the week to have practiced every day for 30 minutes, even 30 minutes, but organized and targeted kind of practice, because after 1 week you're going to have 7 saves in your brain. If you play, for example, only in the weekend for 5 hours on Saturday and 10 hours on Sunday, it's going to be much more hours weekly, because in the first example you had like 30 minutes, 7 days, so it's like, I don't know, 3 hours and 30 minutes. But you only have 2 days of saving in the brain. So in the end of the week, you're going to have much better results with fewer hours of practice, but keeping it on a daily basis. And you don't even have to do it all at once. For example, I don't know, what time do you have usually in your day to practice guitar? How much, I don't know, how many hours or minutes can you afford to do this?
I'm going to try to give myself 2 hours, but I don't know if that's unrealistic when I first start. I don't want to like over promise and under deliver. So so I don't want to go too crazy, but I'm gonna try to do minimum 1 hour, but hopefully 2 hours if I can.
Right. I'm gonna tell you something. I started teaching like 2023, 13 years ago. I started doing it as a main job, nothing else since then. Before that, I was also teaching, but part-time, for about 3 or 4 years. Back then, in 2010, when I met a new student, and during the period that we were studying together, 2 hours was a very realistic thing for everyone. It was really easy to convince somebody to practice for 2 hours a day. Ever since the social media grew, our phones changed from, simple, the old kind of mobile phones to smartphones and iPhones and Android and that kind of stuff. And when this happened, people started having some serious attention span problems. And so the daily limit came down to 1 hour, and I'm still happy with at least 1 hour from everybody. If there's a day that you can't play for 1 hour and you can only play for 30 minutes, that's fine as well. Just try to keep it daily, and also keep it organized. Like, we're always going to have specific goals and things to study, so that you don't lose any time looking for what you have to do. So after I just mentioned the part where you have to do it daily. It's a good thing to always have like a schedule that you're gonna use that's based on your own, job schedule, the hours that you work and whatever you have to do, either daily or in weekly, in the matter of 1 week anyway. And you can do it one day prior to the next, like being able to know that tomorrow, it's Wednesday, I'm going to be able to practice from 5 to 6 a.m., for example. I don't know. You're going to be able to notice the differences in your playing every week. because you're always going to get some new small fragments of knowledge and capabilities from the one week to the next, and you're going to be able to notice a little bit bigger differences every 3 months and larger differences during each year. And you're not going to expect it, but you're going to see it. You're going to see it at the moment that you're not looking for it. So we're going to have some small goals, which are going to be weekly, and some bigger goals yearly, for which I'm going to work. For the yearly ones, I'm going to be the one to worry about them. You don't have to think about it. Just worry about your weekly goals. What I need from you is to be able to find the magic in every new small goal that you're gonna accomplish. Like, even if it's one beautiful note, like, I don't know, something that you were not able to do this way 5 minutes ago, and now you're doing it, that's the magic you're looking for. When you have many small goals stacking up,